Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Ate a lot of food. And hopefully the food I ate won't interfere with my work today. But we got some stuff we need to talk about today. And we're going to start this off right. This video is going to be entitled 16 Ways Women Mess Up / Destroy Their Relationship. Now, I know it's common to just blame the man. Just blame the man for being a man, looking at women, talking to some of them, trying to juggle women. That's bad, right? That's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to think. I could have had like 16,000 things on here. But we have 16 things based on knowledge going way back with myself, a lot of people. 16 ways women destroy their relationships, man. Like, I would say very few of these guys are dead beats. Sometimes they have to stay away because they dealt with women or previously were with women who instigate and who, if they try to go around them, they'll end up in jail or they'll end up into it with their relatives. Because, relatives always think they're going to win against that boyfriend or that ex-husband, but we all know that's not the case. It just depends on who it is. And some of them, their best bet is be to stay out the way. But people get cocky. People get arrogant and they think that her business is their business. But what's weird is sometimes they go back to those same dudes. And I've seen it. In my own life, I done confronted guys and then they go right back to them and then they do them even worse. And you be like, you know what, man? I'm just going to stay out of it. 16 ways women destroy their relationships. I've heard people, now they call it relation SHITs. Because, think about it. In the long run, which we got another video we're going to talk about it. Like, you have to think what's going to happen. You stay with this woman 30 years, 40 years. How she's going to look. How's she going to act. Let's get into these, man. Y'all know we don't go as hard on Friday and Saturday. Because those is big business days for me. And it's Black Friday too. So I'm going to be out here unloading stuff. Now, so number one, what I call inner 304 reality. Now, Coach Greg Adams coined 304. I got enough of my own catchphrases. I don't need to steal nobody else's. Too bad other people don't think the same. You got people on here that think they just the best on here and they said they're the best, right? But then they take other people's stuff. And don't think I don't know you did it. I'm still on your heels. I'm still on your heels, and out of respect, I'm not saying who you are. But I'm still on your, that was weak, man. You talk all that hot stuff like you just a man. But what you did was weak. That was weak. But the inner 304 reality. Again, Coach Greg Adams coined 304. Excellent, creative way of getting past the censorship. Shout out to him. Inner 304 reality. All 304s have not physically fulfilled their desire. But when it's in there and they don't deal with it, that's the main thing that messes people's relationship up, because they're going to have a double standard. They're going to be disrespectful. They're going to be argumentative. And down the line, the smart guy's going to be like, man, she is just not worth it. Inner 304 reality. All 304s have not physically fulfilled their desire. High mental. Remember, now this is me. You hear one of these little chumps on YouTube. Body count. I broke down body count. How body count is also all the things they did. Because they're going to remember these guys. Mental body count is a whole different category. The guys that they wanted to do those things to. If that's high, man, look out. Look out. High mental body count leads to disrespectful speech and behavior, such as getting caught in men's faces. This is one of the ways they manifest before they do anything. These is the women that every time you come around the corner, they sit next to guys talking to them who they claim they don't like, or they've said negative things about him in the past. You come around the corner, they in his face. That's because they got a high mental body count. They really want to get down on some stuff. Number 2, not knowing how to apologize when they wrong. That destroys relationships. When they do something or say something wrong, do something or say something bad, and they don't know how to apologize. It was funny. It was funny because I often talk about how women be trying to be the tough girl out of their friends and their cousin, their sisters. I could have put that on this list because they mess up their relationships trying to be that way too. But I saw a skit, Jamal the Creative, and his girl in the skit, his girlfriend was in a class trying to learn stuff to do when it come to him. So she asked the 2 girls, she said, do you apologize when you're wrong? They both say, yeah, absolutely. Of course, she said never. So the girl goes back. He says, don't you got something you got to say? She said, no, she ain't apologized. And it showed him throwing her luggage. She said, I should have never took that class. That was funny. Not knowing how to apologize when you're wrong. Y'all think that stuff cute? Do it to the right person and you ain't gonna be with him. I'm telling you. Number 3, too much silent treatments. After a while, men will either become indifferent, confide in other women, or start thinking about breakup/divorce. You think that's cute? Not apologizing. You already got a high mental body count. But then you had a nerve to number 2, not apologize. Number 3, too much silent treatment. So you be wrong and you don't apologize and you try to be silent. Guys, do not talk to them first. If you know they wrong, don't talk to them first. Always remember this when you're dealing with whoever you with. This is what you should do. Just try to picture how many women are in the world. Get a number in your head. And then after you get that number in your head, think about how you putting up with all that garbage from that one. Oh, we got kids. So? You gonna stop being a father because you get rid of a trash chick? Who used to do it all. She used to do it all. Hey. And then now, she sit back like she a madame. Never. Don't go for it, man. Number 4. They disrespect their man thinking no other woman wants them. That is a lie. I don't care if you look like a big giant turd, a dookie. There's going to be a woman out there that the dudes that look like a big giant turd is her fetish. So, I mean, no matter who you are, it's going to be others that are interested. She and her cockiness and her arrogance and her previous put downs, maybe she was putting it down in the beginning. She believes that they don't want you. And that's just not true. Oh, you look at your beard. Oh, your beard gray. Yeah, but I got qualities. I got qualities that women like. You got qualities that women like. I'm 6'2". I ain't even got to say no more. I'm every bit of 6'2". And then some. You see what I'm talking about? And that's not bragging. We ain't got to get into the other stuff. I got qualities that they like. Number 5, sexual abuse. Not them. Not the sugar and spice and everything nice. Sexual abuse is this. This guy commits to you in a relationship, and you listen, getting mad at a guy, that is not a reason to deny him sex. That's evil. But I want to break this down because a lot of women be trying to make people believe that the guys that just get tired of them and they garbage, it's just bad guys, and that's not true in many cases. I'm telling you. Hey, they not bad guys, they just fed up guys. Sexual abuse, denying him sex, or half performing, lazy, no desire performance. Then they want to talk about who got ED. I guarantee you most of these dudes do not got no ED. That's the manipulative woman's leverage that she tries to pull herself up on. Then you get with somebody else and you like, man, I can't get it to go down. It's reasons. She like, all right, hurry up. And she did this for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And your wing ding is not responding the same. It don't got nothing to do with you, man. 9 times out of 10, it don't got nothing. Do not listen to them with this. You got to start putting them in their place. All right, and be like, all right, you've been saying that too much. Watch this. I'm going to prove you wrong. We don't worry about courts. We don't worry about jails. At least I don't. What is there in a jail for me to worry about? Fights? Please, I worked in jails. I know the truth about some of them dudes that go there. Now, don't get me wrong, it's some tough characters. But I'm not chopped liver. So, smart men will just start jagging off to take away their advantage. There's videos all over YouTube. Don't nobody de-police like Christians. Like fake self-righteous Christians and other religious people who think that somehow they righteous for suppressing their desire. And I'm not talking down on y'all. Do what you gotta do. But just know that y'all take that too far with some of these teachings I'm hearing. Talking about God don't like masturbation. That might be the case, but he's all-knowing though. And he knows that these women should not have the advantage that they have over a man just because he's trying to do right by him. He knows this. So, number 6, trying to dominate men, lead them. That might work with a simp. And women be thinking they done did better because they got a simp. No, you haven't. His flaws are in due time to show. If you dog out a good guy, you not gonna do better. You not. Who gonna give you that? Who gonna give you something better? Not God. Number 7, too argumentative. Like I said, only a simp will spend his life like this. Y'all ever notice that simp is in sympathy? Men are not supposed to show too much sympathy in their relationships. You supposed to, like, it depends on like if a parent or a sister or somebody pass away, that's different. You should show that sympathy regardless. But some of these women, this one thing I look at with funerals. This not the only thing, but this one of the things I look at. People be holding grudges and you be trying to console them, send your condolences, and they'll look at you like, and then you be like, man, I shouldn't even came, man. Like some of these women, you'll try to send a condone. They want to hold grudges. Remember how Mr. T did Apollo? Get your hand out of my face. They want to keep it like that. Nah, man, just because your relationship don't work out, don't hold grudges against these women. Don't hold grudges. But remember, don't be a simp either. Simp. There's the word simp. And sympathy is just spelled a little different. Now, number 8, name calling. This destroys relationships because most women have a double standard, and this infuriates men. They can insult you, but they take it to the heart when you insult them. So that creates like a discord. Like they can insult you, call you a dusty, call you this, call you fat, call you this, but you call them fat or you call them something, and they, I can't believe you said that. They destroy their relationships with this. Number 9, by their double standards. Kind of going along with what we talked about in number 8. Saying who cute, but getting mad when you look at women. See, a smart guy, is that going to help a smart guy, an intelligent guy, a guy that dealt with women, know how to deal with women? Is that going to help him? Where you hearing her talking about who cute, but then she try to police your eyes. Do not let no woman police your eyes. I'm telling you, I made this mistake for years. Then when things finally start, I had to start checking it in. But that was my fault for allowing that, man. Because I get with you. That don't change nothing. Like, why? So now I can only look at you. Get out of here. They destroy their relationships with that because it's going to lead to a lot of arguing, I'm telling you. Number 10, cheating. No, cheating for a woman is not just physical. It's emotional too. Because here's how it works. If she cheats emotionally, if she connects with a dude and she has a liking, takes a liking to a dude, she's going to disrespect you. Now, we ain't worried about all her little trying to hurdle and dodge and this. Oh, I ain't this, I ain't that. We ain't trying to hear that. Because if she get in an emotional affair and you see her emails, texts, pictures, your relationship is done for, man. You forgive her, she not going to respect you. She already, listen, when a woman don't respect you, that don't get better. Once they start disrespecting you, it's pretty much over with. It's over with. That people, and then the narrow-minded, little old-minded, old-head dudes, man, just work it out. You wouldn't work out nothing if it was you, so shut up. These dudes are stupid. That's why don't listen. A lot of people are sneaky. They'll try to ask you questions. Don't answer these questions, man. If you dealing with a person who don't want you to know nothing about them, and they try to slide a little question, do not answer their questions. Don't answer their questions. Ask them. If they try to do that, ask them a question. And watch how quick this subject changes. This works, I'm telling you. So, number 11, talking too much. Watch out for women who talk too much. Because they either think they know more than you or they secretly easy. And here's what happens a lot of time. I've seen it happen to friends or people at one time, another we's friends or co-worker. I've seen it happen to a lot of people. Here's what happened. A lot of guys with a talkative wife, that's one of the characteristics of an easy woman. And they might not think they easy, but all it takes is a guy to get them by themselves, and they're going to be doing more than they bargained for. They talk too much because you dealing with a pimp dude, like a pimp mentality guy, or a player type, a Tyrone, what we call Chad Tyrone. He'll play on your desire to be heard, and he'll be right in your drawers. He ain't going to do that to me. right in your drawers. Number 12, drinking too much. There's a such thing as drinking too little too. Like if you're a woman and you got a husband who drinks and you criticize him for doing it, or you won't drink with him, but you'll have a drink with a stranger, your relationship is pretty much doomed, if not over already. Because these the type of things that as they mount up, like it's almost like you put all these poisons in a loaf of bread and then you stuck the bread in the oven. Once that bread start rising, it's going to blow up. Boom. That's a lot of people's relationships. Drinking too much. Then you try to attack him and all they gotta do is push you and you're going to fall. I'm calling the police. I'm going to get your ASS locked up. That's one of the ways that your relationship is over. She start trying to get your freedom taken. Over. You cheating yourself. You wasting your time. I don't care if you got 5 kids, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I don't care. You wasting your time. Number 13, drug dependencies. Listen, man, a chick that's on heroin, meth, all this other stuff. You say, but I got to get her help and we got kids. This is what you do. Get your kids away and then get her help. That's how you do that. Keep your kids safe. So drug dependencies, they destroy their relationship with that. Number 14, unsubmissive behavior. Most men know that women are supposed to submit. They know that women are supposed to submit. And when they don't, it's going to destroy your relationship. It's going to be a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. Especially if you got friends whose wives are submissive. Or you got women around you that are attractive, got things going for themselves, that believe in being submissive. And you got this woman at home who just is trapped, trying to bring liberalism into your house. Number 15, acting masculine. There are women out there that paint their toenails but try to act like dudes. Listen, I'm not even gonna speak for other men. I'm gonna speak for myself. It is not attractive when a woman running up in man's face, talking all this slick stuff and acting masculine. That's not attractive to me. That's not attractive to me. I respect more a woman who will just start crying all the time than a woman who try to buck up, because your chances of beating me is slim to none. You say, well, somebody out there that whoop you. It probably is. But the ones that'll win, they're going to be out of commission for a while, and it's going to be by decision. They not going to knock me out unless they hit me with something. The chances of a chick knocking me out, I mean, it's always a possibility. But that's why you don't deal with these type. Then you won't have to worry about that. But if she's 12 and 13 and then 12, 13, 14, you're going to be fighting her. Drinking too much, drug dependencies, unsubmissive, y'all going to be fighting. She's not worth it. You look around, open your eyes, man. Look, come on, man, pick one. Oh, I already got a man. Pick another one. Oh, I already got a man. Pick another one. Pick another one. Pick another one. Pick another one. Eventually, you're going to start catching something. And I don't mean disease. I mean catching something, Number 16, treating men based on their financial success level. So if your man lose his job, or your man don't got money like that, or it's a slow process for him, or you successful, you got way more than him, do not treat men based on what they have. Treat them based on how they treat you. Because you never know what could happen in a day. Women be all rich and stuff, and they be all by themselves. They be lonely because they have yet figured out how to judge men. You know, if you successful, then that's a wonderful thing. But if you only deal with guys, think of how many women tried to deal with them guys. How you gonna have a relationship with some of those guys, man? Those guys they be into all kind of stuff. Like you closing the door on a less successful guy when that might be the dude that he might have strengths that's gonna make you even stronger. Or he this, that, and the other. And people, he does. Yep. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been married? I ain't never been married. See, you got $100 million, $300 million, and you're pretty good looking. So why haven't you had kids or been married and you want both? It's because of you. You mounting up your body count because you trying to deal with other rich dudes, and them rich, they not gonna commit to you. A lot of them dudes, they not gonna commit to just you. Well, some of them they'll commit to you, but they not gonna commit to just you. So you got to go by how guys treat you. You know, and you got to be more of a team player than that, or you going to be by yourself. But that's what I had on this list. That's what I had on this list. You look up, guys, and look up some of these ones like, single? Her? Yeah, her. She, gotta have, he gotta have it, he got. No. You're gonna be by yourself. But that's what I had. The video went kind of long, but we had a lot to cover. This is the Truth Man. The channel is No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We got more videos to come. We got a short video that I want to get out the way. And then I might do one more later, but I need to have at least a 7-hour stretch of getting out here, getting this money. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.